Good evening, Nosferatu the Croiser. Welcome. Let's just jump straight into it. Good evening to everyone, and good evening to people who comment on my videos, like Nickster. Thank you, hello Nickster, and other people who comment and say how am I doing and all that. It's nice to talk to people. I know I'm rubbish at replying, and I do apologise. I will try and reply to some of the video comments again in the next couple of days, and let's just jump into this raid tournament. I'm trying to do this fairly quickly tonight. It's a bit late in the evening. Not super late here, but I've got a few other things to do. So anyway, this team I would say have gone for the wrong colour of tank. And unless this guy's a healer, which I don't think he is, no, they haven't gone with a healer. And again, I think a healer's quite a good one on a charged attack. Charged attacks are the ones where I would recommend healers probably are more effective than anywhere else. It's not been the kindest of boards so far. Shredder's revived, of course. But of course, why would he not? I dream sometimes of heroes not coming back to life. Nearly finished Blunderbuss off then in one hit, which would have been quite nice. I think that if I do this and this should definitely finish her off. Anyway, no more Blunderbuss. I'm going to do this and then fire off these tiles. I'm basically generating mana for my Blunderbuss to then hit the green, who is obviously the one who's going to take the most killing. She's adding health to herself, is she? She's a selfish healer. A selfish healer rather than a general healer. I look after number one. War Chest is quite dangerous. I know he does a lot. Oh, he did an awful lot of damage then. It's not looking good, this, is it? Not looking good very much all of a sudden. Terrible turn of the board. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, when it gets getting towards the point, I think the board's going to reset in a second. Might be, no, I was being optimistic there, thinking it might be enough to kill Anastasia. Anastasia, of course, armours herself up, which is quite good. I'm sort of trying to keep my guys alive, trying to get Nima to go off again, generate some more of the Hollow Tigers that will help keep me alive. Not loving the absence of blue tiles in any useful places. This should kill off Anastasia. War Chest is about to go off again. We've already seen quite how dangerous he is when he killed the other two heroes I had. Can't stop his mana generation though now, so may as well just accept it's going to happen and just hope that it doesn't go too badly wrong. Did a fair amount of damage. I don't think I'm going to be able to break down this green hero. No, I think that's it, unfortunately. This is the downside to colour stacking when you've got stronger heroes on the other side. So I suspect this one's now going to be a loss. I can't really see me doing enough tile damage with just... essentially I'm going to be reliant on tile damage. It's never going to happen. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a loss. Anyway, that's a shame. Started badly. Let's see if I can improve upon that. I'm going to keep fingers crossed. Now this team's gone yellow, so I'm going to swap to my green team, which tends to be my default go-to if I can't stack if yellow's not a good option. At least I got two blue heroes, so that does make it fairly effective against them potentially. Boards again not looking that kind to me here. A few greens, a few yellows. I suppose a big red there. I'm going to blow the big red gem just so I can get my Blunderbuss ready, hopefully before she gets killed. Now Nima, as I say, the good thing about Nima is she generates those hollow tigers that help sort of like doubly keep you alive. The green tiles are falling really badly at the moment, which is very frustrating. Come on, green tiles. There we are. Again, a reviver there, very annoying. Anastasia goes down though. In theory, typically, of course, he revives and then attacks straight away because, of course, Nima's dead as well. So this, again, suddenly starts looking a lot less like it's going to be a win. Still got Blunderbuss alive, which is good. I've still got Crockett, which would be good if the game let me have any green tiles where I can actually use them. I'm going to try it. Don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to blow... Oh, that wasn't even what I was going to do. I was going to say I will blow the... I was going to blow the thingy-bob and the thingy-bob and then do the thingy-bob, but none of that worked. I'm going to do the armour up, and then I'm going to do this to get Blunderbuss ready. This is risky, obviously, because I'm just taken what could have... I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to hope that it triggers a big combo with loads of greens in. It didn't. It's not going to take that many green tiles to finish off this fella. Of course, no green tiles come through. And I've now lost some of my power. Oh, that was enough to kill him. That's good. Probably, oh, I knew that might happen. So now I'm reliant on green tile damage against a red hero, essentially, which basically means that ain't going to happen. I've got next to no health and I'm bleeding, so this is already over, I think. Even if I got a green thing now, it's not going to be enough. That's frustrating again. Really frustrating. This is like the first day of attacks, actually. Gonna have to go for blue just because of the two heroes they've got either side of the tank. Looking depressingly like this is going to be all over in moments. I'm going to try taking two healers, actually. Just swapping Bridget there might work. I don't know. Not optimistic the way this has been going so far today. That's if the game decides to let me have any blue tiles in places where I can actually use them, of course, as well, which seems to be been a bit of an issue for every one of these raids. It is the standard thing of the game. You're saying you're doing far too well. You're in danger of making some of the players who spend a fortune on this game look silly, so you'd better start losing, which happens fairly regularly because this one's already shaping up to be a defeat, and it's going to mean I've got 4 in a row defeats, which is, well, it's going to end up being 4 in a row defeats almost certainly, which is just appalling. That just really is an appalling situation. Yep. I mean, this is obviously... This one's already lost. I mean, I'd lost this within about the first 2 moves. There we go. Rubbish. Absolutely appalling. Now, this team, in theory, they've taken 3 blues. So by taking 3 greens, I should more or less be guaranteed a win. More or less. Because that's a terribly put together team. But the way this has been going so far, who knows? Literally, who knows what's going to happen. It could, yeah, I could see me losing this one at the minute. The way the last few raids have gone, it could, you know, even, right, 2 down. Seriously, now it should just be a case of just finishing them off. But I can still see things suddenly taking a turn for the worse. Just get that impression some days that the game has just said, nope, that's it. No, 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 no. You've scored far too many points. And you haven't spent enough money on our game. So algorithm says time to go home. So it's letting me have this one anyway. Rubbish. There we go. Last one. Again, very poorly put together team in many ways. You know, they should have. They've got a yellow that would be a perfectly good tank. They haven't taken them. They've taken a blue instead, so they've gone with the wrong colour of tank. I colour stacked against the tank. I should be able to walk home relatively easily, and already their tank has gone off, which is never a good sign. Tile damage just not falling through here. Think this one probably will be a win because obviously I've got a 5 in a row here, which is going to help. But I still wouldn't be surprised if if I don't suddenly have a hero die very unexpectedly, which seems to be the way a lot of this is working out. I'm going to power up Blunderbuss, and then I'm going to hit the green grenade, which in theory should be quite effective. I know there's not that many green tiles, but it should be enough to do a certain amount of damage. Did very little. Oh, Boss Hog's a healer. Didn't actually realise that. I might target him, get him out of the way. So, obviously, it is a charged attack, so their guys are going off to go off quickly. But even so, there we are. So the algorithm, I think, decided to take a turn against me, particularly in that one. Oh, I did make top 1%. Seriously, that seems a bit crazy. Mind you, my defences have been holding up fairly well. Back to A, look. There we are. So my defences doing really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So feeling less angry at the end of the video than I was at the end of the 3rd raid, but even so, Just the algorithm there seems to be saying, no, Farmer Ben, no. Anyway, there we go. So whatever you think, that's my opinion. So anyway, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as ever, it just remains for me to say, Hova, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.